And the Centers for Disease Control actually held their first briefing since the outbreak began. But first and foremost, they are emphasizing that the risk to the general public is very low, but they are closely monitoring the situation, including those 2 people that live in Maryland.
We are working very closely with our partners across all levels of government to monitor the situation.
Dr. Meg Sullivan with the Maryland Department of Health gives an update on the 2 people that live in Maryland that have been potentially exposed to the hantavirus. They said the residents were on a flight that briefly included an MV Hondius cruise ship passenger infected with the hantavirus. The CDC confirmed today that these shared flights happened before health officials learned of the outbreak.
So the individuals are monitoring themselves for any signs and symptoms and set a routine schedule to communicate with the health department on a daily basis regarding health and symptom monitoring in accordance with the national guidance provided by the CDC.
She says they're careful about sharing too many details because of privacy concerns, such as the general area they live in.
I think what I can say, without trying to go into specific details, that the guidance is based on minimizing any risk to other Marylanders or to other public based on what activities they're doing.
Sullivan said there's an incubation period, which is the time between the exposure and the time when the infected person gets sick. That ranges from 4 to 42 days.
All individuals that are being monitored, including the 2 individuals in Maryland, we are using that 40-day incubation period. At this time, based on what we know about this type of virus, individuals are generally not considered infectious if they do not have symptoms. But again, we are kind of watching them closely to see if they develop symptoms, and we'll continue to update as information evolves.
In the meantime, people we spoke with said they were watching for updates.
Definitely going to keep an eye out on the CDC, seeing what they say about it. But yeah, I'll keep my eyes glued to the notifications there.
I'm sort of hopeful that this is just a little scare and it'll be gone. But you never know, do you?
You never know. That's what I've been hearing a lot of when I went out to talk to people. Now, at least 20 people across at least 10 states may have been exposed to hantavirus. They're being encouraged to isolate at home as the CDC works to monitor them. The Maryland Department of Health says that right now the general public does not need to take any additional measures other than general public health measures.